the general has been the most persecuted individual within our constitutional system. But having said that, he has never given up. We've seen over the last, at this point, I would claim that it's 7 years back. So back to 2014 is when the onslaught began. And he's been fighting. And he did it in uniform. And now he's transitioned over into a different arena. And I absolutely respect, and I'm humbled and honored completely to be introducing you, sir. You're a national treasure. You're fighting the national fight. We all respect that. I mean, there are, you know this, there are tens of millions of us, probably more like 80 million plus, if I were to calculate more specifically, that support everything you're doing and everything your team is doing, as well as setting the example for America from your family, your actions, and your words. And with that said, thank you for bestowing at least a sprinkle of your treasure on Virginia.
Thank you so much, Ivan. And for Senator Amanda Chase, future governor of Virginia, here's what I say about her and about you, and for what we are facing in our country. You are the right leader at the right time. And if we ever needed a person like Amanda Chase leading the state of Virginia, or leading our country, really, I mean, the type of strength, the type of courage, the type of perseverance that you have displayed in your personal life and your political life, and the kind of messages that you are all about, it's really, this is the time that our country needs someone just like you. So for many people that will watch this today, and hopefully this endorsement does carry a little bit, chaseforvirginia.com, chaseforvirginia.com. Go to Amanda's website and take a hard look at what she stands for. She stands for our small businesses. She is an economic warrior. She is a Second Amendment warrior. She is absolutely all over our constitutional rights, our liberties. She particularly stands out for her fight for religious liberties and our right to speak, right? Our freedom of speech. This cancel culture, this culture of political correctness, this censorship that we are facing in our country today. We cannot have that. And all Virginians know this. All Americans know what is happening, and we see it clearly, especially every single day when we hear more and more about some of the things that the left with a capital L is doing. I would just say that anybody who is going to take a hard look at who to vote for, you take a hard look at Senator Amanda Chase for the next governor of Virginia. She is a terrific fighter. She is, like, as I said, the right leader at the right time. I strongly and wholeheartely endorse her for Virginia's next governor. I know that this is going to be a fight like we've never seen. She has the MAGA, all over her. She is all about making America great again, all about making Virginia great again, all about making our Constitution stand for the values and principles. And she is absolutely fearless. For those that are going to watch this today, those Virginians that are going to watch this today, you all know that you're facing you have an interesting, as Ivan just implied, you have an interesting Virginia Constitution, and how you all have different deadlines for each county. Like Virginia Beach, I believe, is today. Fairfax County is coming up this weekend. Loudoun County, I think, is this weekend as well. I think it's the April 10th or 11th. Prince William County is next week. So everybody has to pay attention. The opposition in this case is going to bet on people not showing up to vote. This is not a time to be worried about the voting system. You go out there and you pay attention to how that voting system is being applied today. Pay very close attention. So all those conservatives, all those people that want a greater Virginia and want their children and their grandchildren to have a better life than what we have in this, in our own lives today, you get out there and you vote for Senator Amanda Chase to be the next governor of Virginia. And I am adamant about this. If I was ever stronger on somebody around our country than I am today, I don't know who that is, because Amanda is exactly the right leader at the right time for Virginia, and she will be the next governor of Virginia as long as the people of Virginia get out there and do the right thing and vote for Amanda Chase to be the next governor of Virginia. So Amanda, it is my absolute honor It is a privilege to represent a small voice in the greater good of our country. For someone like yourself, who you have stood the test of time, your fearlessness, your courage, your intellect, the way you carry yourself is exactly the type of person that we need in our political life in our country at this moment in time. Our Constitution and the fabric of our Constitution is at risk. And I know that as you and I have spoken, and as we've talked about this, our Constitution is the most precious document that we have. And Virginia led the way many, many centuries ago and continues to lead the way for our country. And I know with you at the helm, you will continue to fight that good fight. And we will continue to have a great country that we all know that we should have and respect. And so thank you very much for allowing me to be a small part of your winning campaign. God bless you.
God bless you, General Flynn. I just want to say thank you. Beyond words, there are just no words to describe how thankful I am of your leadership and you setting the bar so high and such a great example of America and courage and standing for what's good and what's right. And coming under, as we were talking about yesterday, we're being persecuted for our Christian faith and for standing for the right values. And I just want to encourage everyone that is tuning in today. We are going to make Virginia great again. This is going to be the best Mother's Day ever. This convention that's on May 8th that we win, because this mom is really ticked off at what's going on in Virginia. And I will not tolerate a tyrannical government that usurps the Constitution. It's not going to happen under a Chase administration. And together, we've got the general here. We have Ivan here. We have so many members of our armed services and people in significant places who are supporting our campaign. And this has just taken us to the next level. Friends, we are going to win this convention. And it's interesting, one of our top issues that we both feel so passionately about is election integrity, which I've said is my number one issue. The second that I win this convention on Mother's Day weekend, I think the good Lord looking down saw that this was a good day for a convention and a good day for a win. It's going to be the best Mother's Day ever. We're going to win for Virginia. And make no mistake, we are going to take care of Dominion voting systems. We're going to take care of all of these obstacles that have been put in our way. And my goal is to do it between now and Election Day. We hear you all, but understand first things first. We have to overcome this suppressive, rigged convention, and we need people to be determined, absolutely determined to get out to this convention, because the establishment Republican elite, they don't want you there. The party wants to choose the nominees. They don't want we the people to choose the nominees, or they would have chosen a primary. So it's very important that just as they didn't want President Trump to be their president, many of them, and they fought him tooth and nail, the Mitt Romneys of the world, the Liz Cheneys of the world, we the people, get behind and overwhelm the system and sign up to be delegates. The deadlines are now. Yeah. And it's not enough just to be registered to vote. And I need to make that very clear. It's not enough just to be registered to vote. You absolutely must sign a form and email it or drop it off in person to your local GOP unit this week, most likely. And in fact, many deadlines like Virginia Beach are today. So join General Flynn, join Ivan Raiklin, join myself in making Virginia great again. Listen, friends, I believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that with God's help, we together will turn this state around and we will make Virginia great once again. God bless you, everyone. And thank you, General Flynn,